and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne. Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away.
Hello everyone, I am Cindy from Crochet Crochet. In this video, I will teach you how to crochet the majestic throne for Furina, the Hydro Archon of Fontaine. So, she is from Genshin Impact, since I said earlier in the previous video. I have put all these pattern, tips and techniques into the ebook called Crochet Furina, Realm of Hydro Archon and Sea Friends. If you are interested in this pattern and you want to support me, you can find the book Crochet Furina, Realm of Hydro Archon and Sea Friends on my Etsy shop and also the Ravelry shop as well for the printable PDF version. But for those who want to get it for free, I also provide you free pattern. You can continue watching this video because I'm giving this pattern for free as well. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more updates and my new creation in the future. For this project, I use cotton lace yarn mostly in red, brown, and golden sewing thread, and also 1.75 mm crochet hook and 1.75 mm crochet hook. These materials are perfect for achieving the delicate detail overload look of the crochet throne, and you can find the full list of material in my book and in the description below. For the components, there would be four main parts: the backboard, the headboard, the armrest, and the seat and cushion. So we will start part by part and then assemble them together. Okay, let's get started. Alright, let's start from the first part, the backboard. You can capture this screen for your personal use of the summary of this pattern. Okay, and we start off with the first row, which is 40 chains. Okay, just basically make 40 chains, and then for the second row, make 2 chains and then turn, make 39 HDC on the chains. After finishing 39 HDC, for the last chain, you will need to make 6 HDC in the same stitch. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, 6 HDC in the last stitch. Alright, and then after that, just continue working on the other side of this chain. So make the total of 39 HDC along this line. After you finish this row, you will have a total of 84 stitches. And after finish this row, I will have to fasten off like this. Okay, and then let's start for the third row. Okay, I fasten off, right? And then start the third row by slip stitch the yarn on the first stitch of the previous row, and then make 2 chains first and then make HDC. Okay, make HDC and also just make it the total of 39 HDC, the same as the previous row. After making 39 HDC, you will need to continue working on the 6th stitch. That corner 6th stitch, you will have to make a HDC increase on each stitch for the total of 6 sets. So HDC increase is making 2 HDC on the same stitch. So I am currently making 2 HDC on the same stitch, which is equal to increase like this. So after you make the total of 6 sets, it will look like this. And then just continue 39 HDC and then fasten off as follows. Next, work on the 4th row by slip stitch the yarn in on the first stitch of each row and make 2 chains as well, and then continue making 39 HDC along the line just like before. And then I think you can follow all the pattern until you reach row 7 like this. Okay, after that, just prepare 0.5 mm wide I use follow wire, and then cut it for like 39 centimeter long. Okay, and then just work on low edge and then insert the Y while working on this row. For row edge, just do the same thing, 39 HDC along the line. But when you work on it, just remember that you need to put the hook under the Y and then make HDC in order that you can insert the wire within the stitches like this. Okay, and then after that, after you make 39 HDC along the line, for the curve area, you need to make 45 SC instead. And then after that, after you finish the curve area, you can just go along with it. After that, you have the 123 stitches. Okay, and now I think we almost done for the last part, which is the bottom edge. For bottom edge, first one on the corner, you need to make 3 SC in the same stitch first. Okay, on the corner, right? And then keep working increases. So make increase on each stitch, on each row. Okay, so make increase on each row, and we have a total of 12 row underneath the board, right? So we keep making increases on each row, and that will be the total of 12 increases underneath on the bottom edge. Okay, keep making increases. And while working on that, just remember that you need to insert the wire inside the stitch as well, like this. Okay, keep making, and the last one on the corner, make 3 SC on the same stitch as well, don't forget that. Okay, and now we finished. You can just fasten off, and now we complete the backboard. You get the shape like this. Alright, let's move to the next part, which is seat board. So this one, you can capture the screen for your personal use. Alright, let's start the seat board with 13 chains, and then make 1 chain turn, and then make 13 SC. After getting 13 SC, then start the next row, make 1 chain and then turn, and then make increase, and then 11 SC and then increase. So the total would be 15 stitches. Alright, again, let's start the next row, which is row 4. For the row 4, I will make 1 chain and then turn, and then make increase, 13 SC and then increase once again. So the total of the stitch of this row will be 17. Alright. After that, just continue until you finish row 15. Then prepare the 0.5 mm follow wide, and then work on row 16. So we will insert the follow wide while making row 16. So first of all, make 1 chain and then turn, and then make increase first. And when you make increase, don't forget that you need to put the hook under the wire and then make increase in order that the wire will stay inside the stitch. Okay, after you make increase for the first one, then continue 31 SC along the line, and when you work on SC, don't forget to put the hook under the wire in order that it can stay inside. Okay, and then chain to 5 threads of golden cross-stitch thread. You can also use the sewing thread in the golden color. So you can continue making row 17 by changing the color, and then make 1 chain and then turn, make 35 SC with the golden thread, and then fasten off. So after you finish this row, you will have a total of 35 stitches. And okay, then we can complete the seat board like this. Let's move to the next part, which is the seat cushion. You can capture the screen for your personal use of this pattern summary. For the seat cushion, use the red yarn and then start off with 12 chain and then make 2 chain turn, make 12 HDC and then fasten off. You will get the total of 12 stitches. Alright, fasten off like this, and then for the third row, you need to slip stitch the yarn at the beginning of the row, make 2 chain and then turn, and at the end of the first one make HDC increase and then make 10 chain, and then the last one make HDC increase. HDC increase means that you make 2 HDC in the same stitch, and then you can just continue. Alright, for the third row, you will have a total of 14 stitches. Okay, and then just continue the same way until you reach row 7. Okay, and then you get this a little bit smaller than the seat board indeed. And then out of that, just make the cushion edge by making SC along the edge. So you will make SC on each row, okay? SC on each row except on the corner, you will need to make increase. Okay, you see, I'm keep making SC along the edge of this line, like this. Alright, keep making SC along this line, so 1 SC per 1 row. Alright, and then we are reaching the corner, so on the corner, just make increase on the corner, like this. Okay, increase like this, and then continue making SC until the end of this line. All right. Okay, and then on the corner once again make increase on the corner. All right, and then keep making SC on each row like this. Okay, and then the last one is the corner. To the corner you make increase, and then on the longest side also make SC along this line. Alright then, and the last one, it would be increase on the corner. Okay, and then we finish this row. Okay, you can fasten off if you want to, but I think you can just continue indeed. Alright, and then I just slip the yarn in, and you know, you can start anywhere actually, and make 2 chain and then make DC around. So you need to make DC on each of the row, so don't forget to work on back loop only. Okay, you can also make HDC if you want, but for me I think DC will be tougher for the cushion. Okay, just keep making it like this and just make DC around everything, and it will be on back loop. Okay, in order that you can create the thickness of this cushion. If you make DC, it will be thicker, and if you make HDC, it will be like a little bit thinner. Okay, it's up to you. And then after that, just attach the cushion on the seat board like this. Alright, attach T sizes of the cushion and then left one open. Insert the fill-in polyester fiber under the seat and then just seal the last side. Alright, and now we can finish the seat board after you seal this last size. Alright, you get something like this. Then let's move to the next part, the armrest. You can capture the screen. There are 3 components: the red cushion, the wooden board, and the front arm post. Okay, from the first part, which is a red cushion, start off with 12 chains, and then for the second row, make 2 chain and then turn, make 11 HDC. Okay, 11 HDC along the chain. When you complete 11 HDC, on the last chain, you will need to make 3 HDC in the same stitch, in order that it will make the shape of the curve at the end of this row. Alright, and then go to the other side, continue making 11 HDC along this line. After you finish this row, you will have a total of 25 stitches, okay? And after you finish, just fasten off as well, like this. And then start row 3 by slip the yarn at the beginning of the second row, okay? And make 2 chain and then make HDC as well. So keep making 11 HDC along the line. So it would be the same as the previous row. Make 11 HDC, and around the curve area, just make HDC increase for the total of 3 times. Okay, so this is HDC increase. So it means that you have to make 2 HDC in the same stitch. Alright. Yes, I'm making HDC increase right now. As you can see, I'm making 2 HDC in the same stitch like this. Alright, and now after we finish this curve area, you can continue making 11 HDC along the line, and which is going to be the total of 28 stitches. After you finish this row, don't forget to fasten off. Okay, next row is the first row, also the same. Slip the yarn in at the beginning and then make 2 chains. This one will treat as the first HDC, and then you will just need to make 10 HDC along this line. Alright, make 10 HDC, and around the curve area also make HDC and then HDC increase. Okay, this is a curve area. It is like you make SC and increase, that's it. But this one would be HDC instead. And then make it for the total of 3 sets, okay? And then just keep making 11 HDC. After that, fasten off and you will get a total of 31 stitches. Alright, we get a 31 stitches like this, and then we just continue until row 6 according to the pattern summary on the summary page. Alright, after you finish row 6, you will need to work on the bottom edge by continuing 1 chain and then make 2 HDC on the same stitch or increase it. Okay, so make increase on each stitch. Okay, I wrote the pattern as 2 HC in the same stitch. Make it for the total of 10 times, and then you will get the bottom edge around 20 stitches. Okay. Okay, now we finish the bottom edge, and then let's continue row 7. For row 7, make 2 chain and then make 11 HDC along this line. Around the curve area, just make HC and increase. So we only make HC and increase. Increase means 2 HC in the same stitch. So make HC increase for the total of 7 sets, and then just complete it. And then let's go to the next part, which is the wooden board. For the wooden board, just make a 18 chain and then 1 chain turn. Make 17 SC, 3 SC in the same stitch, and 16 SC and then increase at the end. Alright, so now you will get the shape of the oval. Okay, so alright, just keep following the pattern I wrote on the screen. The last one you need to make increase at the end of this row, and that will count the total of 38 stitches. Okay, and then for the second row, just make 2 chains and then make HDC. So this HDC, you will make a total of 38 HDC. Work on the back loop only, so it will create the fringe like this. And then for row 3 to row 12, just continue making 38 HDC around. Alright, after you finish, you will get this and then just fill in polyester fiber. Alright, and then just fill in like this and then just seal the top by sewing them together. Alright, and next let's move to the front post. We will use the golden thread as well to feature in this, and just please follow the chart, it will be better. So make the yarn, use the yarn and then the golden thread as well. First one, just use the bridge color, make 23 chains and then make 2 chain and then turn 2 chain and then turn, make 3 HDC in the same stitch. 1, 2 and 3. Okay, and then continue making 21 SC. Just make SC along the whole chain. Okay, when you finish, for the last stitch, make 3 HDC in the same stitch. 1, 2 and 3. Okay, 3 and then fasten off. Alright, and then the second row, just use the brown color, slip stitch the yarn on the beginning of row 1 like this, and then make increase. Okay, make increase for 2 times, so increase and then increase like this, and then make 2 HDC, make 2 decreases and then make a 14 HC and then 2 decrease it for 2 times and then increase for 2 times and then slip stitch. So basically you can just follow the pattern I wrote on the screen because it is easier. If you don't understand, just look at the chart that you capture in the summary page because it will be better illustrate everything. Alright, and don't forget that in this row you need to work on back loop because you will create the fringe of the front loop, you know. So on the front loop you can just use the golden thread, you know. Okay, after the finish, you will need to roll and sew both ends. Like you need to roll it and make it look like the shape like a front post, you know, of your chair or something like that. Okay, just sew it like this, and then it's time for the third row. Just use four straight of golden thread, you know. And also I'm using the same hook, which is 1.75. all right, and we just need to slip stitch, you know. We just work on slip stitch for the whole line, so we just work on the outer layer of the whole piece. Just keep making slip stitch. Okay, and now I'm reaching the end. Make slip stitch on the outer layer. Okay, you can refer to the chart if you don't understand this. All right, and then fasten off. Okay, and then just sew the edge of the thread like this. All right, and then we are going to work on the front loop of row 1. Okay, I call that the front loop of row 1. Use only 2 straight of golden thread. And for this one, you have to use 1.25 mm crochet hook because it's going to be easier to do so. Make a slip stitch on the front loop between row 1 and row 2. Okay, in this way, after you finish, you will have the golden line to separate both area from each other. Okay, and now we will have 3 components and attach the front arm post to the wooden board like this. Okay, alright, when you finish, you will get this. Okay, let's move to the next part. Okay, we need to attach the red cushion 5 row from the top. Okay, we start this 5 row from the top and then just sew it using the red sewing thread like this. Okay, and then almost done. Okay, sew it on the curve area as well. Okay, and then roll the ends of the curve area as follow and attach it like this. Alright, and now we finish. Alright, let's move to the next part, which is the headboard. For the headboard, we have the red area. So this is the pattern of the red area. Please capture the screen. Okay, and then let's start with that. Okay, make for the first row, make 14 chain and then make 3 chains and then turn, skip 1 stitch and then make 5 HDC. So it's like skip 1 stitch, you know, make 3 chain and then skip 1 stitch. I mean like the last stitch of the 14 chain. Okay, and then make 5 HDC like that. Then make 1 chain and then skip 1 stitch again, 1 chain and skip 1 stitch, and then make another 5 HDC on this chain line. Okay, keep making HDC like that. Okay, after you finish making 5 HDC, you will have almost the last one. Make 1 chain and then skip 1 stitch, make HDC on the last chain. Okay, and you will have a total of 14 stitches, including the skip stitch. Okay, and then for the second row, make 2 chain and then turn, make HDC on the skip row. Okay, which is the hole, the empty space. Okay, and then make 1 chain and then skip another 1 stitch. After that, make 3 HDC. Okay, make 3 HDC. Alright, and then after you make 3 HDC, okay, keep making HDC again. So I go quite slow this time. Okay, make 3 HDC and then you will need to skip 1 stitch, 1 chain and then skip 1 stitch, and then make HDC. Okay, when you make HDC this time, make on the skip hole. Alright, and then make 1 chain and then skip 1 stitch again, and then make 3 HDC. After making 3 HDC, just make 1 chain and then skip 1 stitch and then make HDC in the last stitch. You have a total of 14 as well, including the skip stitch. Okay, move on to the next row. Make 2 chain and then turn. Make 2 HDC. Okay, and then make 1 chain and then skip 1 stitch. Skip 1 stitch and then make HDC. Then make 1 chain, skip 1 stitch and then make the other 3 HDC. Then make 3 HDC. Okay, and then make 1 chain, skip 1 stitch, HDC, and then 1 chain, skip 1 stitch, and then make 2 HDC. Just follow the code I wrote on the screen, and you will get the pattern as shown. Okay, when you finish, you will get something like this. So you will need to repeat from row 2 to row 7. They will be the same, just repeat it for the total of 4 sets, okay, until you reach row 25. And row 26, of course, it will be different. So make 2 chain and then turn, and then skip 1 stitch first, okay, skip the first stitch and then make 3 HDC. Okay, skip 1 stitch first and then I will make 3 HDC. Alright, skip first stitch. I make 3 HDC like that. Okay, make a total of 3 HDC and then you will need to make 1 chain. Make 1 chain and then skip 1 stitch. Make HDC and then 1 chain and skip 1 stitch again, and then make 3 HDC. So you have a total of 9 stitches. You can refer to the code on the right hand side of the screen. And then let's go to row 27. Make 2 chain and then make HDC. Skip 1 stitch. Make 1 chain, skip 1 stitch. 1 chain, skip 1 stitch. And then make 3 HDC like this. And then make 1 chain, skip 1 stitch again. And then make the last one would be HDC. So you will need to leave 1 stitch undone. Okay, and then for row 28, just make 2 chain and then turn, of course. After you turn, just make 2 HDC together. So it's a slight decrease, but make HDC instead. Okay, after making 2 HDC together, you will get something like this, and then continue making HC, and the last one would be 2 HDC together again. After you finish this row, you will have a total of 3 stitches. Okay, and then fasten off. Okay, now we finished the main piece. Okay, let's move to the another part, which is the edge. For the edge, we'll make the red one as well, and we will have a total of 5 steps, which I can explain it by using the diagram over here. For the step 1, we just slip stitch the right on the right corner of row 1, and then make increase and then SC, increase and SC on each row. Okay, like increase and then SC like this, and you make a total of 12 times, 12 times, and the last one would be increase. So the total you have to work from row 1 to row 25. And then for step 2, which is on the curve, on the curve you will make an increase on row 26 to row 28, and it will cost the total of 6 stitches like this. Okay, and then for the step 3, we'll make on the top part, continue increase and then SC and then increase on the top of row 28. You will get a total of 5 stitches. And then for the fourth part, we just make on the curve from row 26 to row 28 as well. 28 to row 26. Okay, just make 3 increases on each row. Okay, the total would be 6 stitches. And then for step 5, after you finish making all of this, for step 5, we will repeat step 1. So the step 5 would be the same as step 1, which is you're going to make increase and then SC for 12 set, and then the last one would be increase down from row 25 to row 21. Overall for this row would be 93 stitches. Okay, and then for this one will be the pattern on the red part. You can capture the scene for this summary. There will be the total of 4 lines. So we are going to make the 4 lines diagonally by making slip stitch and then 1 chain slip stitch on the chain. You will make these lines on the empty spaces that you have already skipped during your making of the main piece. Okay, so you see that the empty space would lie in the diagonal line. So we are going to make 1 chain and then go under the stitch, which is the chain, right? Which is the chain on the work. Okay, like this. Go under the chain, make slip stitch, and then make 1 chain, and then go to the other chain in the diagonal line, 1 chain and slip stitch, 1 chain and slip stitch, like this, and repeat it until the end of the line. So keep doing so. Make 1 chain, slip stitch, 1 chain and slip stitch. Just work on the diagonal line because you have already skipped the stitch to make the empty hole already. So just keep working on those holes until you finish the end of the line. Okay, when you finish the ends of the line on the corner, just make 2 chains and then turn toward perpendicular direction. Okay, keep working on diagonally lines on top of it by making the same process. Make slip stitch under the chain and then make 1 chain and slip stitch. Okay, now we reach the end of the line and then just fasten off. Okay, this is the first line. So you see the total of 4 lines. Just make it in the following direction as the picture shown in the diagram on the right hand side of the screen. Okay, I start working on the second line. For me, I start on the bottom right corner and then keep making 1 chain slip stitch, 1 chain slip stitch, and then for the overlapping line, so where you overlap, you need to make 2 chains and then go over the exiting line. All right, just make 2 chains and go over, and then just go to the empty space next to it. Okay, when you finish 4 lines, you will get something like this, which will be the pattern of this piece. Okay, let's move to the next part. This is the final part, which is the outer wooden frame. Okay, let's capture the screen for your personal use. For the outer wooden frame, let's start with the bridge color. Slip stitch the yarn at the bottom right corner. Make 38 SC and then 7 increases. SC increase, SC 7 increases. So this is all the curve area, and then make 38 SC. So don't forget you have to work on back loop. All right, and then for the second row, okay, also slip stitch at the beginning of row 1 as well, and then continue the code as follow. This one you don't need to work on the back loop, and you get like something like this. And then for the third row, just slip stitch the yarn at the beginning of row 2 as well. Make work in back loop as well. This one you need to work in bold color. And then for row 4, you can just follow the code as well that I have shown on the screen. Alright, and then for after you finish row 4, for row 4, the part on the curve you will need to work in HDC instead of SC. That's it. And when you finish this row, you will have the total of 136 in stitches. And then for the golden lines, use 5 thread of golden thread and then slip stitch on the front loop of row 1. Make slip stitch along the string line for the total of 38, and then for the curve area, the code would be different. Please pay attention to the code I wrote on the screen, and then just follow it until you finish. And then also don't forget to make the front loop on row 3 as well. This one will make all slip stitch. And then for row 5, also use 4 thread of golden thread and make 136 SC. So you have a total of 136 stitches, and then just fasten off. Okay, and now we get the complete look of the headboard. And then for the decorative diamond, you can capture the screen for your personal use. This one will use just the lace yarn and also the golden thread as well. The first row start off with magic ring 1 SC. Okay, and then pull the yarn to fasten the loop, pull the yarn to fasten the hook. Complete row 2 to row 3 and you get as follow. And then for row 4, make 1 chain turn, make decrease SC and decrease. You will have a total of 3 stitches. And then for row 5, it would be 1 chain and then turn and then make 3 SC together. Okay, when you make 3 SC together, it will look like this. And then just fasten off, and then you get the shape of diamond. Okay, and then for row 6, you need to work around the edge of the diamond by making 1 chain and then make 2 SC along the size of the diamond. And then at the corner, just make 2 chain and then skip it, and then make 2 SC on the size of diamond. And also do the same thing, make 2 chain on the corner, skip it, and then make 2 sides, 2 SC on the side of diamond. Alright, and then for row 7, you need to chain into 5 copper thread or maybe golden thread, whatever. Just make 1 chain and then 2 SC on the side, and then on the corner, just on the corner or the angle, whatever. You just need to make increase and then 2 chain and then increase. So this is how you have to work on the 2 chains. On the 2 chain from the previous row. You can see the chart. I think it is easier to see than the video itself actually. So basically on the sideway, make 2 SC, and on the angle just make increase 2 chain and increase. Okay, if you can see the chart, I work this on the angle on the chains from the previous row. From row 6. All right. Okay, now let's make 2 SC on the side. Okay, I finish making it on the angle, and then make 2 SC on the sides, and then on the angle just make increase like this, then 2 chains, and then increase again. So now it's going to create the pointed angle of this diamond. Alright, and then repeat it until you have the total of 4 angles like this. Okay, keep doing so. And for the last one is would make 2 SC 1 chain and then slip stitch on the first stitch and then fasten off. That's basically. And then after that, this is so important, you need to sew the tip of each diamond angle to make it look more pointed in order that it will be the diamond shapes. Okay, now just cut the golden sequin to the diamond shape as follow, and then attach it using the flat glue like this, so it gives the shimmery effect. Alright, make all the part and then assemble them together as follow. Just make the backboard, insert with the headboard first, and then so attach the seat board and then the sizes like this. So make sure that you just insert the wire through the size of this armrest, and then don't forget to cut the exceeded wire. Now we finish, and then don't forget to sew it to cover, and then attach the diamond on top. Also use fabric glue and then attach it. Now we finished the throne. I hope you like it, and this one will be for Furina. Okay guys. Alright everyone, thank you so much for watching. If you like my works, please subscribe to my channel. Also discover more patterns of Lady Furina and her companions. Also don't forget to follow me on other social media. The username is Crochet. Goodbye, see you again next time.